Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever the fluff you are. And yeah, so what is going to be a bit of a hasty pickup of the build site. As you go through some of these. Or the scaff is still up there, but the cranes are moving. Now, can't tell whether Fraser or Niles was moving then. I'm just going to just like look back from back here a minute. Just give you a bit of a view. I think they paused for lunch actually. I can hear movement in the yard, but yeah, judging by the time, will be lunchtime. Let's have a look at what the new market is going to be like. I'm still not settled on that name though with Fettlers. Don't know though. You never know sometimes with these names. It'll be interesting to see what the B network trains are doing as well when they turned up. Definitely be interested to see what the trains are like. If there's any improvement between Northern and improved. So-called improvements that they're going to give us through the B network. But you can see from this bit that so it looks like from the cores to all three cores, so probably one of them will be an emergency shaft, the lift shafts and stairwells as well. Knowing hotels a little bit, one of those also might have the internal lift which is used by housekeeping as well. But we've got floor slabs appearing here, which is actually quite amazing because it wasn't so long ago there was just little jut outs of steel stuck up onto those sprockets. If you can see those little bits up there, and you see those little dots there, that is where some of the anchor points of the steel would go. And you can see the top of the rebar cage of the next floor dot or roofing would then join on inside those rebar blocks. Actually, ready with the building work. And now we can see how some of the outer facade would go, where we've got the inner steels and you've got all of your fascia steels, and you can see the fascia over there now as well. It's also how we're going to be keeping the cobbles. That will be some people's questions. How are we keeping the cobbles? And as it was announced on the Facebook pages the other day, that the two buildings are now sat side by side. Where we've got the steels there, which are next to the wall, not connected, but next to the wall. So we'll pause and be back later. This is the blocked off the stairway that I would use to have a look at it from the back over there. So let's look at it here. So we've got what looks like the plastic fascia sheeting with some of the above steels and the outer steel work there. But some of the corners over here, got another like doorway over here, so you'll be able to come in from like this side and round here all the way into there, so that's going to be a good one. Obviously that we've got like, your deliveries entrance and all of your stuffs over there. It's still going to be a bit weird because we've got the big red box. We've got someone on the man left. Sorry, it's an old joke. On the man left. It's looking quite good. See if I can find another spot from up there. I've got all the different street artwork which was done by the kids for the logo. I do like that one, dude. Hey, Jacob, like your style. Plenty to do with the football and the rugby and the school and some ecos. Really nice. Really nice. Not far from reopening again is the bank. Ooh. Use the gate as a quick peeky peeky. Get a sneaky peeky. It's not looking too bad from over here. You can see where they've got some of like the conduit cupboards. Things like that are all there and everything else. Yeah, we know you've got the anti-climb pane. Not like I'm going to climb over, is it? Quite nice. But bank will be reopening again soon. Let's have a look at when they said that was. It's going to be all nice inside. It's going to look all cool. It's not going to be too bad in there. I mean, better than nothing. Let's see if I can see anything from this angle down here. Pembroke is still alive. Nationwide is still alive. We've still got one empty place right there, which is butting right up onto the other entryway into that side now. So we've got that. So suppose they went with the black and white, so it would stick in with the two buildings either side, but I know there's still been some people complaining about it. Don't think I'm going to be able to see much because it looks like they've plugged up all the gaps. But it's not looking too bad over here. So I'll pause for a second. I know they don't mind me doing this one. Well, hook that through that. Now then. Here's a bit, so because we're getting the hotel and everything, which is going on at the other side, what I would like to know is, because apparently this is where the entrance to was going to be the cinema, the bowling, and some of the entertainment-y spaces there. But what I would like to know is what you guys think, because my idea would be, everyone knows my idea with the ice house in what was the old market and everything else, so I ignore that. But what I would like to see is maybe get a few more independent-y chains in there, and you know, maybe have, you know, one place in there where we could have a bit of a mini Canal Street, so every now and then we have the rainbows, we have everything else out, stuff like that. I know I'm promoting it because I'm part of the rainbow, darlings, but you know, it's all part of it. But I would like to have that, but with that cinema that's going in, make it an independent cinema, not one of the big chainos, because independents are more likely to show certain things that I quite like, and I know quite a few other people out there like as well, because there is quite a big market for anime. So maybe once a week, maybe once every fortnight, once a month, you have 2 or 3 screens showing different anime movies. So you could have Ghost in the Shell night, you could have Akira, you could go through NGE, so Neon Genesis Evangelion. You could even, for instance, if people want to, have a 90s night where you can go through and watch all of Power Rangers. Would be epic, huh? Especially if it was in its originals, the Super Sentai, I believe. But yes, we could have that, which would actually be awesome. Anyway, I'll pause for a minute and we'll get you back on the other side. Pause. I don't think I'm going to be able to see much from over here, but hey, you never know. Have a nosy, you'll never know what you will find. But as we can see, progress is being made, and there's obviously noise coming from somewhere, which I can see. There's a guy moving somewhere over there, and they are in what was formerly known as the Pit of Oblivion. But yeah, there is movement and there is work. And yes, I know, I need a drone, but at the moment I can't quite afford one. I don't really want the hassle of one just yet, but you never know what the future might find. So we've still got the wall of Castleford, I believe. Rugby jokes, very funny, not. But there is work going on, progress is being made, and you can see the other side of what could possibly be kind of like a stairwell, or you know, a lift shaft, emergency shafts, whatever, because it is vertical shaft beam. And Hello Niles. Hello Fraser. And I'm still going to kill my mother for that. Oh well, anyway. So, I will sign out of that one. So if you liked it, give it a like. If you disliked it, give it a dislike. If you have anything to say, especially when I asked the little question earlier what you would like to see on the entertainment complex, stick it down below. If you want to subscribe and help keep the madness flowing, then rub-a-dub that sub-a-dub. Always be good to yourself and those around you. The world can be a hateful place sometimes. No need to make it harder on yourself and those around you. Always practice good mental health. Peace out and goodbye.